What you gonna do when highlight catch an attitude? Drop to the knees and show gratitude. Kiss my ring, chick.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? Y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, share, hit the like button, man. Drop some comments down below, and welcome back. Hey, we finna talk about this Keke Shepherd thing, or not Shepherd, damn, thinking of somebody else. This Keke Palmer situation, man. If y'all ain't heard, of course, the thing with Keke Palmer and her boyfriend Darius Jackson, she went to the Usher concert, assed out, with nothing but looks like a one piece. Look like she had on like a one piece bikini. You know what I mean? A one piece bikini with a sheer dress over top that you can see through. Basically, that's basically what she had on. A one piece bikini with a sheer lining, a dress over the top of it. Right? So you can see everything. You can see the ass. I mean, what I'm saying? It's a thong. It was a thong bikini, basically what she had on. You know what I'm saying? Out in public at a concert. Of course, Darius Jackson didn't like it. Told her he didn't like how she was dressed. And all of a sudden, the hyenas went in on him, saying that, he didn't make her, he didn't marry her. He didn't make her a wife and all, the standard TBB stuff, the standard hyena talk, right? So somehow NBC has picked up all this craziness, right? Now, that's bad when NBC, chimes in on some effery in the black community. You know what I'm saying? We already know they watching. I don't know why y'all black women act like ain't nobody watching you. They watching. Now it's NBC has picked it up, and you know how many eyes NBC has on it. Especially on Twitter and all they posts. The blogs. So if NBC's picked it up, everybody's seeing this. Everybody's looking at this, right? And basically, it's like you black women don't care. Y'all don't care how you're being perceived, because it's going to go back to every black woman. They're going to see it as all the black women are like this. They don't want to listen. They don't want their men telling them how they should dress or what's appropriate and what's not. You know what I mean? All they looking at is, well, you didn't marry her. You didn't make her a wife. But they're not looking at the fact that why would Keke have a child by a man who wasn't her husband? Fact, they not married, but she has the ability to say yes and no to sex and how they have sex. If you're not going to marry him, why have a baby by him? Why not use protection? If he was not going to make you a wife, why give him the greatest gift of making him a husband, right? Because the man's greatest gift to a woman is making her a wife. A woman's greatest gift to a man is having his child. So if you're going to already give him that without requiring marriage, what does that say about you, Keke? You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to get into this video real quick. This is the Medium Man. Shout out to the Medium Man. He pulled up some information that CNBC News or NBC News did on Keke Palmer and her and Darius Jackson. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to the Medium Man, and give me a second. We'll pull this up. Y'all, fair use.
Honestly, I had planned to start the show off a little bit different. But then while I was doing a little bit of research on this topic, that NBC article popped up, and that kind of struck a chord with me. Let's pull it up so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. Man. Yeah, this was I don't know if our women caught how they worded this, but this is kind of embarrassing. Let's see here. So, did you guys get a chance to check this NBC News article out? As of right now, that tweet has 342,000 views. That is not a black platform. NBC News is not a black space platform. So
and this was as of, what's the day? Damn, today Wednesday. So this was like Sunday, I think Sunday morning when Medium Man did this live. I think this was Sunday morning. But yeah, so this was as of Sunday morning, man.
Everybody is seeing that. And just to give black women a heads up, in particular divestors, if you want to get a bird's eye view on how white men actually feel about black women, go look at the comments under that post, right? If you think that it's just going to be smooth sailing and you can just find you a white man and you're going to go off and ride into the sunset and get married, go under that post and see what they're saying about you.
Ain't no telling what they say.
Let me go ahead and read this.
Check it out.
It says, Darius Jackson, the father of Keke Palmer's son, is facing heat after shaming the actress for a dress she wore at a recent Usher concert. Some black women said Jackson's comments represent the pressure black mothers face to act respectfully. Wow. That last sentence is very impactful and is very telling. And like I said, when in the comments or in the community post, when I first read it, I was like, should I feel offended as a black man? Right? And I thought about it and I was like, is it even my place to feel offended? Because from what I see, black women have been trying to separate themselves from black men and also the black community. And honestly, I don't think that there's enough black women that took offense to what they're saying. They're basically saying that black women have a hard time acting respectfully. And the opposite of respectful is disrespectful.
Right, facts.
So I'm like, if black women see that, do y'all care? Like,
Nope.
Do y'all care that they said that about y'all? Because this has nothing to do with black men. Finally, right? This is the first time that black men as a collective haven't been blamed. Of course, they're blaming Darius Jackson for his comments, which I saw nothing wrong with him. The only thing that I saw wrong is that he went to social media with it. And we're going to talk about that and what my reasons why I felt that he shouldn't have went to social media. However, for NBC News to post that, I just felt my first instinct was to feel offended. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Because I see the way that reads. Because if that was them saying that about black men, I would definitely feel offended. Because they're basically saying that we don't know how to act as fathers. They're saying black women don't know how to act as mothers. Mm-hmm. So my question, and I mean, this may sound, futile in my attempt to ask this question, but man, do black women care about their ethnic image?
Nope.
Because it seems like every time somebody does something, a black woman in public, everybody says, every black woman says, leave them alone. Don't do anything about it. Leave us alone. Leave black women alone. And I'm like, y'all want to be left alone just to act wild like that? We seen what happened on the BET Awards. Mm-hmm. We had a NDRE. She was pissed off because Megan Thee Stallion and company brought twerkers on stage. And they went at NDRE. That's a woman that they actually like. But when she says something like, it wasn't the time and place to bring twerkers on stage, but they got upset at her for saying that. And it seems like every time something happens, it's like, leave black women alone. Let black women do what they want to do. That's not appropriate. So as a black man, like I said, the first instinct was to be like, should I be offended? Should I cause a ruckus? Should I write into NBC and say, hey, this is highly offensive to black women? But I didn't see any black women under the comments like questioning it. I swear to you, go to the comment section. It seems like there was no black women that was pissed off. It was a couple of black women saying, women that understand. But other than that, nah, seems like nobody cares. But I guarantee you this. If it was a black man that said something like that, I'll be all kinds of problems. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's getting to the point where it's past us trying to help. And that sounds insane because it's in our nature to do that. And I know a lot of black men are just removing themselves completely. And I'm still trying to hold on to a smidgen of hope to try and say, hey man, it's not all of our women, and granted, I understand it's not all of our women that act like that. I truly understand that. But enough of our women are coinciding, are okay with this type of, I guess, promotion that's going on with black women. And the ones who do have a problem, they're not speaking up. Enough of them aren't speaking up. And I'm just waiting for a black woman of stature or prominence to come up and say, yo, we got to get our ethnic image together. Because I know we've been trying to skirt responsibility, skirt accountability. You know, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels started the conversation. He tried to do his best to help black women understand, and they hated him. But some black woman of prominence, like Michelle Obama, Beyonce, Rihanna, any black woman that black women respect, they need to.
I mean, yeah, shout out to the media, man, for this. But yeah, I saw this, man. I was like, that's crazy that that NBC has picked this up. And he was saying something at the end here about, you know, women of prominence, you know, speaking up and telling these other women not to act that way. But they don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if women like, and it should have been happened, right? It shouldn't get to the point to where NBC News do an article and then now all of a sudden black women are mad, and then all of a sudden now they need to come out and say, oh, well, y'all black women shouldn't be acting like this. Y'all giving us a bad name. You know, now they looking at us, you know, like we don't know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you said, you know, you're being disrespectful, you know, and it's like y'all black women don't care about being respectful. All they want to do is be disrespectful. So I don't see, and he's right, there's not a lot of black women coming out against this saying, hey, y'all need to watch your behavior. There's not. It should have been happening years ago, but now we're at a point to where I believe it's too late. Even if black women came out, you know, in drones saying, you know, quit acting this way, quit being thoughts, quit going out looking like, you know, hood rats. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to work now because it's been too long. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's too many women out here with this feminist thinking, this mindset to where it's like, I think it's too many of them who won't listen. It'll just be a battle that will go nowhere. That's my opinion. I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Jay LaRone. Please like, subscribe, and share. And you know, I'll holler at you guys in the next one, man. Y'all, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll holler at you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.
What you gonna do when highlight catch an attitude? Drop to the knees and show gratitude. Kiss my ring, chick.